Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. They've got Toumani Camara. Clingan is out there with Jeremy Grant. Then it's Deni Avdija, and it's Sissoko in at the 3 slot. And for the Cavaliers, the highly skilled guard pair of Garland and Mitchell. Hunter is out there with Mobley. And it's Tyson in at the small forward position. Well, we should be in for a fast-paced game tonight, Coach. Both of these teams excel at creating fast break opportunities.
Look, Kevin, you're right. Both of these teams prefer to get out and attack before the other can get their defense set. They want to use their speed and athleticism, and they need to get as many easy buckets as they possibly can.
Now, here's Avdija. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Sissoko. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Cleveland. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Bucket is good.
And a volume scorer, Mitchell excels at getting inside and converting.
And so it's Avdija with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
And missing your free throws usually changes the complexion of a game. Certainly did in that one.
Well, if you want to win away from home, quite simply, you have to make your free throws.
Now, here's Mitchell. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Outside, Avdija. There's a screen by Camara. There's the 3. Drops in the tray.
Yeah, he is solid from deep. Can't give Avdija too much of a window.
Garland against Avdija. Outside Garland for 3. Mitchell. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Mitchell's got 5.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Hunter against Avdija. Grant outside. From the low block, count that one.
I like wings who can score inside. Grant showing that skill.
Garland with it. He's coming off a 25-point game against Indiana. Pass to Mobley. Here's Mitchell. Hunter for 3. Avdija with the rebound. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Grant with a screen on Mitchell. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
And in 2028, Cleveland poised, GA, to welcome the WNBA's 16th franchise.
Reviving the name and branding of the Cleveland Rockers, one of the W's inaugural teams that folded back in 2003, soon back on stage after a quarter-century hiatus.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws tonight, the first trip to the stripe in this one. And the first one at the line is good. good on the second free throw. And he makes all three. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Now, Garland. He has been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game.
Smart pass. Set up Hunter, and he'll knock him down.
Portland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Avdia, the pass to Grant. Avdia with a screen for Grant. Wide open. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
Pass to Mitchell. Klingon with the steal. Avdia against Mitchell. They get it back. Grant. Here's Sissoko. Here's Klingon. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
I love how hard Klingon works that offensive glass, using his size in that situation.
Trailblazers on D. Mobley the pass to Mitchell. Here's Tyson. Hasn't made one yet.
And they're losing their concentration here, guys. Just sloppy with the ball.
Now, here's Garland. Mobley outside. Pass to Mitchell. For three, Hunter. And it's Portland with the rebound.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Kamare misses.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Donovan Klingon.
And with his speed and shifty style of play, Garland is not an easy cover.
First trip to the line for him here.
Shooting 2.
They throw good, Garland. So Greg, tonight is night 2 of the back-to-back. These can't be easy to play in.
Yeah, this is a test of will and really of conditioning as well. I expect there to be some big swings tonight. Should be a fun one.
Both free throws good from Garland. And, GA, you think about high skill level offensive players. Darius Garland near the very top of that list.
Well, the son of an NBA point guard in Winston Garland, Darius has been preparing for this level his entire life, and his offensive package is as polished as anyone.
Now, here's Mitchell. Following the miss by Jeremy Grant. Some nice passing by Cleveland here from downtown. Garland, no good. And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Pass to Sissoko. Three-pointer. That one also a miss for him, just like the other 3 attempts this game.
Well, he can't get anything to go right now. It's time to look at affecting the game in other ways.
Here's Kamare. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Cleveland's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. The Trailblazers with the lead. Here's Sissoko. Outside, Avdia. 6 on the shot clock. Grant goes in. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Garland. Lobbed up there for Mitchell. And here's Avdia. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Raptors in Toronto. From outside the arc, it's hauled in by the Cavaliers. This, of course, the first opportunity to play Portland this season.
And it was a matchup you thought they would have cruised through, but they actually dropped the game in this series last year.
Hunter, bounce pass. Here's Tyson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Portland?
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
The first one falls, and Cleveland making a change here. Ball's checked in. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Portland with the ball. Here's Kamare. Plays it up off the glass. Kamare's got his 2nd bucket.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Mobley outside. Pass to Hunter for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Hunter's got 6.
A dead-eye catch-and-shoot guy. Hunter is someone you have to run off his shots.
Now Kamara. Grant outside. Takes the 13-footer. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
Here's Ball. The tray, and the Cavaliers with another 3.
Well, you know, the mechanics are different, but you can't argue with the result. Lonzo can bury threes.
Avdia kicks to Grant. Avdia with a screen for Grant. Pass to Kamare. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell. And Stan, offensively, clearly where the Blazers have the most room for growth.
Well, Kevin, better shooting and playmaking first and foremost. But in particular, improving their rates of assists and turnovers will be key.
And he can't get the first one. So both teams changing it up here. And the second free throw, good. For Cleveland, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Got a piece of it. Outside, Avdia. Inside. Klingen's shot is off. And so it's Wade. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. Pass to Porter. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Kamara. And again, it's Cleveland. Portland trailing here. Ball's knocked loose. Grant the pass to Avdia. Here he goes. Porter with it. The three. The putback.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Ball feeling it out a bit. It's deflected. Ball against Sharp. And Portland turns it over again.
All right, a moment to check out stats for Ball. His last 10 games, he's putting up about 5 points a game, over 2.5 steals, and 5 assists. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
Yeah, look, it's not about being a stat stuffer. It's about being a guy coaches can count on and an asset to the team as a whole.
And Cleveland making a change here. Travers is checked in. Count it. And the Cavaliers lead by 6.
Sometimes basketball is a simple game. Get that ball to Evan Mobley inside, and good things will happen.
Trailblazers shooting 33% here in the first quarter. Clinging at the elbow. Sharp against Porter. Sharp, the pass to Avdia. 6 to shoot. Clinging the screen for Avdia. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got his 5th rebound in this one. Ball with a wide open look. They get it again. Here's Wade. Off target at the rim.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Avdia shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, Avdia isn't afraid to challenge the defense inside, which is why he gets calls like these.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
No good on that one.
Well, listen, Denny Avdia is a key piece of this offense. He's got size at 6'9", he can shoot it, has really good passing numbers, and the best part, he's still improving.
Williams, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Murray comes in for Jeremy Grant. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Cleveland leading by 6. Now Porter. Wade on the wing. Defended by Avdia. Pass to Garland. And here's Wade. Fades away. The rebound by Sharp.
Yeah, trying to get separation from the defense right there. Just couldn't get it to go.
And Wade sends it back. There's Garland. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Trailblazers trail by 6. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game time. Murray, no good. Outside, Porter. Pass to Wade. Right side, Garland. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And the three-point shot has been big for them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And with each made 3, their confidence continues to build. their opposition might want to change their approach to try to slow them down.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers, they've got Robert Williams, Murray out there with Shaedon Sharpe, and it's Love in at the point. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The Cavaliers trying to make the most of their championship window. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, quote, "What I've learned is that this isn't forever. We're not invincible. You have to appreciate this because it doesn't come around too often. Not every locker room is like this." Back to you.
Connected and driven. Allie, we appreciate the report. Now Murray. After Darius Garland missing on that last three-pointer. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. The Trailblazers have missed a few free throws up to this point, shooting 4 of 7 from the foul line tonight.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
He misses the free throw. And Greg, you were a point guard. How has that position evolved over the years?
Well, if you think of how much more of the court that has to be covered and the style, you have to score more now to play the position. I think shooting becomes incredibly important. And then defensively, with all the switching, you got to be able to hold up against size and play all over the floor.
And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. It's a three-point game. They host the Spurs after this one. And that will be the middle game of this three-game homestand.
Can't argue with a chance like that. Give me more of those.
On the wing, Murray. Back to Sharpe. Porter with the steal. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Shaedon Sharpe picks one up. The Cavaliers have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And he sinks the second. Trailblazers trail by 6. Pass to Rupert. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Sharpe, that's good.
Oh, nice job executing inside. Sharpe's confidence is what makes him such a dangerous player.
To the inside, and stolen by Sharpe. Here's Rupert. There's the killer two-handed slam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Now Murray. After Darius Garland missing on that last three-pointer. The game now all-time.
Relentless effort from Williams, the board and the bucket.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Garland kicks the ball. From the arc. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist from Ball. Garland's got 5.
Yeah, that's a nice dish. A lot of times the best way to put the ball in the right spot is with that bounce pass.
Pass to Sharpe. Back to Love. Shoots over Garland. Love, no good. Cleveland leading by 3. Outside Porter, and stolen by Williams. Sharpe with it. Wade picks him up. Wide open look here for Murray. Good on the three-point shot.
Oh, good pass right there from Sharp. These types of plays really help team chemistry.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. A different look now for Cleveland. Evan Mobley's checked in for Thomas Bryant. And it's Mitchell in for Ball. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, and it's one thing to get the shots you want. It's another to make them. They've got good scorers on this team.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Porter against Sharp. Pass to Sissoko. A beautiful reverse layup. Sissoko's got 5.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Now, here's Garland. 5 points in the game. Out to Wade. Fires the 3. The rebound by Sharp.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Fires for 3. Offensive rebound. Sissoko's shot is good. He's got 7. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now, here's Garland. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game.
And got rid of it promptly. Mitchell wasting no time.
Sharp, the pass to Sissoko. Fires from deep. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. To the left wing. The wide open look here for Garland. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
Here's Sissoko. 7 points in the game. And Williams is right there. Williams has got it all tied up now for the Trailblazers.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Now, here's Mitchell. He had 37 points in the win against Indiana. Porter outside. The rebound by Sharp.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
To the middle. Here's Grant. And Wade sends it back. And they'll keep possession. Let's bring out the 2K leaderboard to see the best up-tempo teams in the league. 5th best, the Trailblazers.
You know, it's an entertaining style of play. And look, I mean, those are the baskets you want if you've got the legs for it. Scoring becomes a lot easier.
First one falls for him.
And another exciting young player from Canada. Shaedon Sharp is an elite athlete, and his overall skills are really improving.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Klingen's checked in. That one misses. Hey, Greg, after 2 seasons in Milwaukee, how about Damian Lillard going back to the Blazers roster even as he works his way back from the Achilles?
And in the meantime, he gets to watch this relatively young group compete. Their activity and defensive edge should pair nicely with his offensive brilliance next season.
Here's Sharp. He's coming off a 16-point game against Toronto.
Well, you also love the aggressiveness. Getting himself to the line made a big difference.
Now, here's Sharp. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Garland. Avdia's checked in for the Trailblazers. Five on the clock. Here's Kamare. Portland no good that time either. The Cavaliers leading. For 3, Mitchell. Poked away.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Klingen. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
And sometimes the best option is to foul Klingen and take your chances sending him to the line.
The Trailblazers have gone 6 of 11 from the line tonight. Free throw good. Klingen.
And really the only question going forward for Klingen, can he keep up with the foot speed in the NBA?
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. It's Garland with the ball for Cleveland. Pass to Mitchell. Now Mobley. Klingen covering. A 3 ball. Rebounded by Kamare. For Portland, they've gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Here's Sissoko. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Clock at 6. Grant for 3. Kept alive. Goes back up. And there's a nice layup by Klingen. Klingen's got 4 this quarter.
And just a great second quarter for them after such a difficult first, bringing that field goal percentage up from below 30 and now with the lead.
Now here's Garland. 5 points in the game, and he gets it to go. Garland's got 7.
Fearless move by Garland inside, going for the high percentage shot.
Portland leading. And here's Avdia. Grant surveying the D. Down low. Mitchell with the steal. Pass to Tyson. Kicks it out to Garland. Garland with the screen for Mitchell. Back to Garland. Lets it go with a 3. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one. So timeout called here, the first for Portland. And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
Ball's checked in for Garland. Avdia finds Klingon. Avdia against Hunter. Back to Avdia. Grant outside. 5 to shoot. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. They grab their own miss. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And let's take a look at the numbers for Evan Mobley. He's putting up about 21 points per, 12 rebounds, and just over 3 blocks. And he knows how to use that big body to control the paint.
Well, the way he plays helps them on both ends. He's a presence defensively, and that gets them more possessions on offense.
Free throw good. Klingon. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, this summer, the entire Cavaliers executive front office staff received multi-year contract extensions. Over the last 3 years, Cleveland has had the 3rd best record in the association. Guys, and there's a sense that a culture is being created that is permeating every level of this organization.
You'll love to hear it. All right, Shams, we appreciate the update.
Easy shot for him. They'll take that every time up the floor.
Trailblazers trail by 3. Outside, Avdia. Out to the wing. Kamara with it. He's got 5. Bangs home the trifecta. Kamara's got the game tied up here for Portland.
Well, it's a 3-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Denny Avdia, the son of a 6'8" Serbian sharpshooter who played for the Yugoslavian national team, then moved to Israel and met Denny's mom. Denny said he had the same mentality, fire in the eyes. Every night, playing to win. That's how I've always been. That passion is a part of my culture. Back to you guys.
Thanks a lot, Allie. Here's Ball. Following the basket by Jeremy Grant. Ball kicks to Mobley. Wade from outside. Good on the triple. Wade's got his 2nd basket of the night. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Now Kamara. 8 points for him. 1:57 left to play in the first half. Avdia finds Kamara. Shot clock at 5. Back to Avdia from deep. And it's Tyson with the rebound. Cavaliers shooting 53% in the second quarter. Good ball movement, yielding good looks. Wade can't hit.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
No good from Grant. Cavaliers shooting 41% for the game. Here's Hunter. Portland grabs the miss. Avdia's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Looking now at some numbers for Evan Mobley. That free throw missing.
And they can't run away from this problem. Free throw shooting continues to be an issue that they need to address.
Quarters checked in for Dean Wade. And he's good on the second. So it's the Cavaliers now. Outside, Porter. Pass to Hunter. Here's Tyson. Just 5 to shoot. There's Porter with the 3. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Cavaliers. Count it. Good. Porter's got 5 now. Now, here's Avdia. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Sissoko. He's covered by Ball. Pass to Sissoko. It's not going to go for him. Excellent D there from Ball. Here's Porter. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Darius Garland has been leading the charge for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back right after this.
Hey everybody, it's Portland Trailblazer basketball on tap in a game that's proven to be a healthy matchup through the first half.
But you want the truth? I've seen college teams shoot better than these guys. They couldn't hit water from a yacht.
Shaq upgrading that punchline from a boat to a yacht. How bougie of you. And with a moment here, time to give our compliments to the players of the week. And the Eastern Conference winner, LaMelo Ball.
Well, LaMelo's been incredible, I tell you. He has been an elite scorer and passer who can single-handedly dictate the pace of the game, Shaq.
And when it comes to this award, it doesn't hurt that he got that razzle-dazzle to his game.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Here's Garland. The highly skilled guard pair of Garland and Mitchell. Evan Mobley is out there with Hunter. And it's Tyson in at the 3 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson. It's deflected.
Well, you cannot sleep on Avdia's defense. He'll work hard to try to deny you.
Pass to Sissoko. Back to Avdia. Now here's Grant. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mobley's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here comes Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
And what a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Trailblazers trail by 4. Pass to Klingon. And the wide open shot from Avdia. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Avdia's got 6.
Well, that's the look you're hoping to get every time up the floor.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Avdia against Garland. And there's the whistle. That goes on Deni Avdija. That'll be his second foul of the game. Garland against Avdija. Garland feeling it out a little bit. It's hauled in by Sissoko. The Trailblazers shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Pass to Klingon. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Kamare misses.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And Garland has it in the corner. Shoots from the elbow. And the shot goes down. And 12 points for Darius Garland.
And there are some guys you can just give that mid-range shot to, but Darius Garland isn't one of them. He is so good from there.
Now, here's Grant. He's got 6. Outside, Avdija. Over Hunter. And it's Darius Garland with the rebound.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Mitchell outside. Just fine on the clock. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Trailblazers trail by 3. For the tie. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Three shots.
And he's good on the first of 3. That one is no good. And he nails the third. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They lead by 1. Pass to Mobley. Now Mitchell. Here's Hunter. 6 points for him. Mitchell dishes to Mobley. Klingon with the block.
And at 7'2", Klingon is a huge shot blocking threat. Guys have got to be careful when he's around.
Grant outside. To the paint. Here's Sissoko. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Sissoko's got 4 points now in the quarter. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail-biter.
You know, Greg, being a two-way player got Jeremy Grant into the NBA. But now he's grown even more.
Yeah, early on in his career, he was often the primary defender on elite scorers. Then he added scoring to his game in Detroit, becoming an effective two-way player.
Down low. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Hacked and still knocked it down. Nice composure.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
Greg, last season, the Cavaliers with 64 wins. That's the third most in franchise history.
But crushing disappointment, then losing in the second round. They knew they'd be criticized and acknowledged they need to be tougher mentally.
Free throw good. Klingon. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. To the middle. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Grant gets a wide open look, sinks the three-pointer. And now a 4-point Trailblazer lead.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Garland, that's for 2. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Garland's got 14. Portland's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Mobley.
And when Grant gets to the rim like that, you can't help but foul him.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Well, you got to love their aggressiveness on the offensive glass. They have just refused to give up on any of the plays.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
That free throw, no good. And as his career has progressed, Dan, Jeremy Grant becoming a more offensively focused player.
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. I think that Jeremy Grant's one of those guys that got his early playing time in the league with defense, energy, and effort. And as he got more playing time, that allowed him to develop his offensive skills. And now he is a very good scorer on top of what he gives you on the defensive end. Well, with a guy like Grant, you know he's going to find ways to contribute across the board.
Mobley outside. Mitchell outside. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got 4 rebounds in this game. Sissoko passes to Avdia. Here's Sissoko. Elbow shot. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mobley's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell gets it inside.
How do you guard that? I mean, Mitchell just toying with the defense.
And here's Avdia. He has 6. Pass to Kamare. Now here's Grant. He's guarded closer. Hunter with some nice defense.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without fouling.
And here's Avdia. The steal. Mitchell with it. Now Avdia defending. Puts up a 3. Got a piece of it.
Well, he hit a couple of threes in the first half, but none since then.
Grant outside. Over Mitchell. And he overshot that one, missing. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Cleveland for the lead. What burst by Mitchell!
And guys, we know Mitchell can fill it up in a hurry, which is what makes him so much fun to watch.
Portland trailing here. Now a timeout called by Portland.
Well, he's been off the mark, and it's impacting his team's ability to put points on the board. He needs to reset his approach.
Shaedon Sharpe's checked in for Grant. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look at Cleveland. They're sixth best right now, looking to make a move up in the standings.
And seeing where the Cavaliers are, not a perfect start to the season, but they're in a position where all it takes is one modest winning streak to jump into that top spot.
Well, and what they're focused on most, being in that top spot after the last game of the year. It's all about that championship trophy.
Avdia, the pass to Sharpe. 6 to shoot. Count it. Sharpe's got his second bucket of the night. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Here's Garland. 14 points for him. Pass to Tyson. Hunter down low. Defended by Sharpe. Hunter no good. The Trailblazers with the lead. Here's Sissoko. Covered by Hunter.
Well, that's a part of Sharpe's game that he takes very seriously.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
The 3 from Garland. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Here's Sissoko. He's got 14. Sharpe sets the pick for Avdia. And finished off by Avdia.
A nice show of force by Avdia at the rim, punishing the defense for giving him the opening.
The Cavaliers shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And Portland making a change here. Williams is checked in. And a brief moment now to see who's atop the NBA in blocks. Second, Evan Mobley.
There aren't going to be many nights when you don't see him affect the game with his shot blocking ability.
Wade against Sharpe. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And here's what the Cleveland Cavaliers schedule looks like. On Friday, they'll be playing against Victor Wembanyama and the San Antonio Spurs. And then on Saturday, they'll take on Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors.
And for that game against Indiana, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
He hits the second from the line. Portland leading by 4. Avdia with it. 8 points for him. Here's Sissoko over Porter. Sissoko, no good.
Well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
Now, Avdia. Pass to Sissoko. Now here's Williams. Over Mobley. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Mobley.
The defense should know Williams won't ease off you. He'll take his motion into coverage.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
Well, this isn't a strength for Williams. He puts most of his work in on the defensive side of the ball.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Here's Ball. He takes it in, and Ball slams it in.
The long legs of Ball really helping him gain ground quickly, getting to the hoop.
Trailblazers have gone 7 for 16 in the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Sharp with it. Wade picks him up. Here's Sissoko. He's got 14. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Ball up top.
And a brief check of the stats for Williams. He's one of the standouts over the last month. He's putting up 9 points a game and 8 rebounds. And most of all, you have to love the defensive grit he brings to games when he comes off the bench.
Yeah, I loved having options like him off the bench. Guys who bring effort. They can change the attitude of a team.
That one drops. He ties it up.
And when he's out there, Lonzo Ball is still an excellent orchestrator. He's just spent a lot of time in the training room.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Travers is checked in. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Portland's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Murray kicks to Avdia. Williams sets a screen for Avdia. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And after a lackluster first half, he's playing with a lot more energy now. Sometimes it takes that break to reset.
One shot.
That free throw good from Avdia. Cleveland has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Here's Travers, defended by Avdia. Tries it from 19. Offensive rebound. And it's Love with the ball for Portland. A 2-point game. To the inside. And stolen by Mobley. Porter passes to Wade. And it goes down 2 points. Wade's got 9 points.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting around 40% from the floor here. Pass to Sharp. Williams, a screen on Porter. Inside. Shot's good by Williams. Williams has got his third basket of the night.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here
in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Outside ball. Wade outside. Shoots the three. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Williams has a screen for Love. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist by Love. Now it's a 4-point Trailblazer lead. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Now here's Mobley. 7 points in the game. A three-pointer, no good. Abdi on the wing. He's covered by Ball. That one drops for him. Murray's got the lead up to 6 now for Portland.
Showing great vision and delivering the pass out in front.
And so it's Cleveland with it. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
It's good. He's got 9.
That was nice focus from Ball. Didn't let the contact stop him. Showing some toughness.
.24 seconds left to play here in the third. Porter against Sharp. Five on the clock. Outside for Murray. Offline with his 3. And we've reached the end of the third. Trailblazers lead by 4. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the floor for Portland, Grant is out there with Murray. Then it's Sharp. Then it's Williams. And it's Love in at the 1 spot. Steps back and fires. It'll go. The Portland lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Garland.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Yeah, and as a coach, you love having a team like this. They've got 0 quit in them.
Here's Sharp. Darius Garland picking up that last basket. Love the pass to Murray. Well, Cleveland shooting the ball at 42%. Outside Ball. Garland against Love. Bryant with a screen on Love. The 3 from Garland. Here's Bryant, and he drops it in from the low post.
And you can just see by the way he fought for the putback that he's still got a lot of gas in the tank.
Well, that's all about effort. He knows how much each bucket means right now, and he's clearly willing to fight for it.
Grant for 3, and another 3 for Portland.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Garland dishes the ball. Love against Garland. Bryant a screen on Love. And stolen by Williams. And now Portland on the break for 3. Murray. The Cavaliers pull it in. Wade's got his 5th rebound in this one. And here's Garland for 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 8 rebounds in this game. Grant outside. Pass to Murray. He tries for 3. No good. Shot missing. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Fires the 3. Garland, no good.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Sharp, that's good.
Nice focus. Sharp wanted that bucket inside, so he went and got it.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Williams with the steal. Murray looking around. Grant controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Trailblazers lead by 10.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. A different look now for Cleveland. Evan Mobley comes in for Thomas Bryant, and it's Mitchell in for Porter. And a switch here also for Portland. Klingen's checked in. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey guys, well during that last break, I heard Kenny Atkinson as he talked with his team. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up, going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
Okay, Ellie, thank you. And stolen by Love. And here we go. Love heading to the...
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. Down by 12. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Murray, good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Cleveland's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Pass to Sharp. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Sharp's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
And so it's Cleveland with it after the Trailblazers pick up 2. Ball from long range. Connects from three-point range.
Over his career, Lonzo's become more of a finisher, gaining trust in his J.
Grant on the wing. Knocked away. It's stolen by Wade. Now, here's Mitchell. Out to Wade. Wide open look. And Klingen pulls it down. Klingen's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Pass to Grant. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Grant's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And it looks like they left their defensive effort back in the locker room, guys. They just haven't had the same commitment here defensively in the second half.
The Cavaliers trail by 16. Knocks it loose. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. And that one's good. Love.
And where would these guys be without all the easy points off these turnovers?
Here's Garland. And it's ball in the corner. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Portland leading by 18. Murray with it. Now guarded by Ball. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Coach, when you've had to scout for prospects, how much stock did you put in the NBA Combine?
Well, I think, Kevin, you can get certain things out of the Combine. I think the physical testing stuff is good to at least give you a baseline on guys. I think getting a chance to talk to some of the players is outstanding. And then just getting, anytime you get another chance to watch guys work, watch guys play, it's just another data point for you.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. The Cavaliers trail by 18. Outside Garland. Here's the 3. Rebound by Murray.
Well, he's pressing right now, which can happen when you're trying to cut into a lead.
Hunter against Avdia. Grant outside. Just 4 to shoot. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Mitchell kicks to Garland. Pass to Mobley. Fires it up. And another miss by Cleveland. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Portland. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Kamara with it. Back to Murray. Grant on the wing. They get the rebound. Klingen. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Garland the pass to Mitchell. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Again, it's Donovan Mitchell with a huge night. One of the premier players in our league.
Now, here's Avdia. Murray outside. Outside, Avdia. Here's Kamara. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell, explosive finish.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
And here's Avdia. Pass to Grant. To the middle, trying to find Kamara, gets it to him, and that one, good.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Here's Garland. The Blazers getting the bucket. And Mitchell launches it from deep. And it's Portland with the rebound. Klingen's. And stolen by Hunter. Garland with it. Now Avdia defending.
So good at getting his team involved. Garland has become a difference maker.
First free throw is good.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Sissoko checked in. Both good from the line that time.
Hard not to like how dynamic Garland is on the floor. He's a high-energy player who works hard to maximize his impact on the game.
Here's Kamara. Grant outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Mobley.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
Well, this guy's a classic example of hard work paying off. Jeremy Grant has developed into a very impactful player.
And Grant drops them both.
Well, we're seeing a different version of him in this half, taking a more direct approach. He didn't have a single free throw in the first half.
Now, here's Garland. Mitchell kicks to Hunter. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Avdia with the rebound. Avdia's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. To the paint. Cleared away by Mitchell. The Cavaliers trail by 17. It's Garland. Raises up. And he misses the J.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Now, here's Mitchell. Darius Garland missing his last shot. And it's Donovan Clingan with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Here's Tyson. Takes the 3. Does not go. Trailblazers leading by 17. Outside, Avdia misses the 3. The Cavaliers shooting in the 4th quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. It's Garland. Mitchell fires. It's Mitchell with the tray.
And Mitchell is a confident scorer, including from downtown.
They led the game at 1 point by 20. 1:49 left in the game. There's the pick. The three doesn't go.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game from three.
Garland does not go in.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Outside, Grant. So, as a coach, during this long season, how do you keep your players engaged?
That's a great question, Kevin, but I got to tell you, I think it comes more to the players than the coaches. I think as a coach, you try to be consistent. You're always a little worried about fatigue. You've got to be concerned about the work and rest balance, both mentally and physically. But the players just have to be professional and get themselves ready to play on a daily basis. Well, you never want to foul Hunter in the act. At the line, easily over an 80% career shooter.
The first free throw is good.
Look, he's a lengthy wing who can defend multiple positions and space the floor. Hunter has a lot of value in this league.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. No good on the second free throw.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference.
Love outside. Murray. And the three misses. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Cavaliers. 15-point game.
I like how Ball used force there. Got it down low, drew the foul.
And that one misses. And the second free throw, good. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, here's Williams. Now Sharp. Now Love. Murray sets a screen for Love. Shot clock at 5. The three is off. And stolen by Love. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Jeremy Grant.